Mr. Andy from Andy Audio Vault, famously known for his amazing series known as Dongle Madness, where he tested and rated a lot of different DACMs according to his preferences, was really praised by the audiophile community in the recent times. And quite recently, he shared a brand new review for this new amazing Bluetooth portable device known as the TimeEar BTE9. So how could I miss on to it? Hey guys, this is your friend Pulkit and you guys are watching me on my YouTube channel Gadget Generations. Here is the TimeEar BTE9. This device is available into the Indian market via the official retailers for TimeEar, I guess. That is the concept cart as well as the audio store. It is priced at 7,800 rupees, almost 7,790 rupees, which is roughly 90 USD. It houses CS43198 flagship DAC along with dual amplifier setup featuring dual ES9603 chips and a flagship Qualcomm Bluetooth chipset QCC5125 as well. That enables Bluetooth 5.1 connectivity along with higher resolution LDAC, aptX HD, etc. codecs onto this beast of a device as well. Today we are going to talk everything about the TimeEar BTE9, so let's not waste any more second and begin with it. Okay guys, I will begin with talking about the design and build quality of the device. The BTE9 is compact, but still I would say that it's a bit bigger than standard USB DACMs into the market. If you compare it with something like the FiO BTR17, the form factor would seem identical, I mean in terms of size and dimensions. It's still quite much portable. It's smaller than the palm of my hand and my hands are quite big, It still fits into my pocket easily. I do not have any kind of issues while using it for the gym or anything like that. I just carry it daily for commuting when I listen to some podcast or stand-up comedy or something like that. So yeah, it fits really nicely into your pocket and is really portable in terms of its form factor. About the design, I would say that it's again nicely built. We have a complete metallic chassis on all the sides except the front. On the front side, we have a glass panel that has a small display screen as well that shows different settings like the active Bluetooth protocol, like the volume settings and the battery status as well. On the top side, we have a dual headphone outputs, one 4.4mm balanced output as well as a 3.5mm single-ended output. Onto one side, we have the gain slider, low and high gain. We have a microphone that works quite well. I have tested it with my friend over a call and the voice clarity was really good. My friend, I later told him asked him basically, how was the call quality? How was my voice quality when I was talking to you? He was like, it's pretty much normal. It was like you were talking through the phone call itself. Through the phone itself. Yeah, on top of it we have 3 keys, 2 volume rocker keys and media control key basically, which you press to turn on the device as well, on or off the device as well. On to the bottom we just have the USB Type-C port. On to the other side we just have the TimeEar written onto it, and it's all about the design and build quality. I must say that I'm pretty much impressed. The device is quite well built. One complaint though, devices like these we used to we buy these to carry every day as a daily runner device. We do not get any case into the package, and maybe even if available additional someone would buy, because that would be more useful, buying a clip case to attach it to your shirt or something like that. So yeah, case should have been there. Whether available separately or not, that's a different matter, but yeah, it should have been there. Yeah, that's about the design and build quality. About the drivability, I noticed that the device is quite powerful. It basically has independent volume control that also has 63 volume levels, so you can adjust the volume onto the device up to 63 levels. And moreover, we also have our source volume as well. So it also displays the source volume that has 15 level onto the device. I have tested it with 2 of my smartphones, that is the Xiaomi 14CV, that is an Android phone and has LDAC connection with the builds and LDAC connection with the TimeEar BTE9, and I notice it has 15 volume levels. I similarly pair my iPhone 16 as well, that works onto AAC codec, and during that connection as well I again get 15 volume level available through the source. So yes, you can adjust volume through both the devices. What I do is I always keep my source volume to the fullest, like at 15 level, and then I adjust the volume through this. During most of my testing, I have tested it across different pair of in-ear monitors, like sensitive ones like the Nostalgia Audio Camelot, like the Mangrid Top Pro, like the Caffeine Quatio, like the Pula Unichrome, and then some high power requiring ones as well, like the Eminent Ears Ruby, as well as the Which one is that? The Alpha Omega Ra. Yeah, both of these are quite demanding IEMs and quite scale well with the better source. So yeah, I do not notice any kind of lag with the TimeEar BTE9. I just have to increase the volume a bit for the demanding ones. Moreover, I would say that for demanding headphones like the Own Audio SR7000 that I have, I must say that it is not that much powerful to drive full size scans. But for IEMs, I do not notice any kind of lag itself. And if you have headphones that do not have a lot of power requirements as well, like something like the 5FT1 Pro, I think you would suffice with the BT9 as well. So yeah, it has really nice amount of power that can drive different IEMs quite easily, and with the multiple level of independent volume control as well, you can actually adjust the volume and more accurately and get better control onto the output. So yeah, that's there. Now talking about the gain level, it has two gain levels, low gain and high gain. In my opinion, there is not much of a gain that in terms of volume boost that this slider gives, that this little beast of a device delivers. Onto the high gain mode, however, I noticed that the sound becomes more fuller. Like vocals, they become richer, the instruments get a bit of more heft to themselves. So yeah, onto the high gain mode, I noticed that more delivering more boost to the volume. It doesn't do that, but it delivers more current, and that makes the overall sound fuller sounding. So yeah, that's about it. Now to the next section, where I will be talking about the sound quality of this BT9, and I will also compare it, give my comparison impressions as well with something like the BTR15 that I asked my friend to lend me so that I can compare it with it. So onto that part now. Okay, so talking about the sound quality of the BT9, I must say that the device sounds very clean. Even with sensitive IEMs like the Mangrove Top Pro or the Nostalgia Audio Camelot, I do not notice any kind of background noise or background hiss. It delivers a very clean output that is very pleasing and creates a very immersive music listening experience for the users, especially for me here. Moreover, describing the basic sound tonality of the BT9, I noticed that it adds a bit of warmth to the output. It adds a bit of boost, especially to the lower end region, providing really good extension into the sub bass section, as well as an added punch to the mid bass region. It brings life to IEMs like Mangrove Top Pro to their full potential. I really love the pairing of BT9 along with the Mangrove Top Pro. So you can imagine that I am listening to my favorite music, especially on the go, with the Mangrove Top Pro and this little device into my pocket itself. So yeah, really a great combination for that one. About the mid-range, especially onto the high gain mode, I noticed that the BT9 sounds very full, especially for the vocals. Vocals have that bit of heft to themselves. They create a really nice tonality. They sound natural, but have a bit of weight to themselves, and gives a very nice character to themselves, in my opinion. Listening to Qawwali tracks through the BT9 paired with the Mangrove Top Pro, I was simply mesmerized because the vocals were sounding so damn good. I was literally getting goosebumps at that moment. About the treble section is mostly has a very smooth and rounded response. I do not notice much of a boost onto the treble region, yet it sounds quite open and extended based on the connecting pair that you pair it with. I noticed that it smoothens out the treble of Eminent Ears Ruby quite a bit, and gives it a rounded character. So yeah, it is not edgy, it is not super detailed into the treble region, but you won't feel any kind of lag, and you notice that it has a very smooth sound profile into treble region. About the soundstage, it extends well onto the sides, yet I would say that it has a very immersive presentation. It is not sounding massive by any means. In fact, when I compared it with the BTR15, I noticed that the BTR15 had a very much more open soundstage profile, that it was sounding a bit hollow when compared to the BT9 here. BT9 was sounding very fuller, very captivating, and very immersive in its sound response. Imaging, layering, and precision was quite good. Stereo separation was quite good. Basically, these characteristics depend more onto the connecting IM or headphone that you are listening to. But BT9, well, as to complete the overall sound profile, I would say that it delivers a very clean sound profile. It adds a bit of warmth to your connecting earphones. Apart from it, it delivers good extensions onto both the sides, and it creates a very immersive music listening experience. Now on to the next part, where I will be comparing it with something like the BTR15 from Fio, that falls into the same price bracket of like this one is 8,000, that one is like 10,000, available through Headphone Zone in India. So yeah, on to that part now. BTR15, in my opinion, has a more neutral sound profile compared to the BT9 over here. BT9, like I mentioned, adds a bit of warmth to the output. I must say that the BT9, onto the BT9, I was on lower volume levels compared to the BTR15, so I noticed that it has more power, but it won't stand against something like the BTR17 that I previously used, because BTR17 has a dedicated desktop mode as well and houses a lot of power itself. About the sound tonality, I would say that the BTR15 has a bit of edgy profile, like instruments were sounding sharper onto it compared to something like the BT9, but at the same time I would say that the BTR15 delivered more minute details compared to the BT9. BT9, I would say, has a more analogish character when compared to something neutral, that is the BTR15 here. Well, that's about the comparison from my side. I do not compare the BTR15 for a really long time, because my friend wanted it back the same day, so I just compared it based on to the sound quality, and for that I tested both of these for like 4 to 5 hours only. So yeah, just the sound quality comparison is there. Now something like the different things that I just forgot to mention before into the review. So yeah, about the BT9, about its battery life. So yeah, the company claims here has 18.5 hours of battery. It's written onto the box, and I would say that the BT9 has a tremendously good battery life. Yes, there is no denying that. Why so? I've used it for close to like 20 to 25 hours so far, and I must say that during my testing, I am at multiple occasions I tested it like, okay, let's test it how much battery drain is there within an hour, within the next 10 hours. So it usually drains something like 7 to 8% within an hour while using the device onto high gain mode through the balanced output. For me, I was not at really high volume levels. I was at like 30 volume out of 63 available. So most of the testing is done using either the Magnetop Pro, either the Monarch Mark IV, or the Nostalgia Audio Camelot, because these three IEMs I've used the most onto the BT9 so far. Yeah, so yeah. So in my opinion, 7% within an hour. So let's say round it off to 8. So yeah, I was getting through the balanced output, I was getting somewhere like 11 to 12 hours of battery life, and which is pretty good considering the really clean and nice sound quality that the BT9 packs. Now on to some of the things that I would like to talk to you guys about the BT9 that I personally do not like much about. And so yeah, first of all, the application. I have not been able to get it to work so far. I have discussing with a few friends if they can install it onto their Android devices. I do not know why mine is not working, so I downloaded it from their website. I transferred it onto my Android phone, and every time I listen select it to install it, it just asks my permissions. Do you want to install? Do you trust this source? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But then it just says the app was not installed, and I do not get any kind of error message. So yeah, I'm not able to get the application to work. And I noticed that if once I get it to work, there will be equalizer presets, and then it would be opening a lot more possibilities with the BT9, and basically taking its performance to the next level in my opinion. So yeah, I need to get it to work. Next, the USB mode. Well, yeah, I noticed that when I got the device itself, so I was testing it and I connected it via USB. So there is no dedicated button there is no dedicated key to enter into the USB mode physically available onto it, like there is a physical key available onto the BTR17 that I previously used. So yeah, I would say that it must have been there, but yeah, so there is not something like that. So you just basically turn it on, you connect it to USB, and you connected it to your smartphone or anything like that, first of all it starts charging itself. I have noticed it on multiple occasions. So yeah, it starts to drain the battery out of your smartphone or anything you connect it to. But yeah, apart from it, the major issue is that it only supports up to 48 kilohertz bitrate through the USB mode. It houses the flagship level DAC chipset, like that is the CS43198, but it only supports up to 48 kilohertz. It doesn't support 96, it doesn't support anything above that, and I think it is 1648, it is not even 2448. So I raised a complaint with the owner of concept cart, like it's giving this kind of vibe. So maybe you can connect the brand, or maybe you give me the contact to them, and so that I can talk to them and see what's happening onto it. So yeah, reply came from the brand to the concept card, and they replied it to me. So basically they told me that, Pulkit, the mic integration, well, it creates a conflict kind of situation with the USB mode. So basically it has mic input also working into the USB mode with your smartphone, or whenever you connect it with it to anything. So yeah, so due to that mic conflict, the USB mode is limited to 48 kilohertz. There's no complaints from my side, like it's not sounding good. It's sounding really good onto the USB mode as well. But like I mentioned, if you are a new audiophile, and have noticed it with new audiophiles as well, for them high res means they need to see their DAC displaying 192, they need to their DAC displaying 96, they need to see their DAC displaying 384 kilohertz. So yeah, BT9 is not going to do that for you. For me personally, I would say that BTE9 is a really good sounding Bluetooth portable DAC amp. I absolutely love it. I have been using it on a daily basis, and I absolutely recommend it as well to get such kind of a Bluetooth performance. I am not going to lie to you guys here. To get such kind of Bluetooth performance, I was getting similar performance through my BTR17, which is FiOS current flagship Bluetooth DAC amp that retails for 20,000. So you are getting that kind of performance at like 25, 30 or 40% of the cost. So yeah, 40%, yeah, 40% of the cost. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, that's about the TimeEar BTE9 from my side. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. It's a bit long, but yeah, I hope it was worth your time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a like. If you guys have any questions related to TimeEar BT9, feel free to ask me onto the comment section below. This is your friend Pulkit, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching.